I had some thoughts on the record today. Share with y'all, man. So, going into the new year, stuff like that, I've been really looking at myself, self improvement. And over time, I realized that I'm 23 now. I have friends that I have been friends with all my life. Friends that I was friends with in high school and middle school, whatever. Now I fell out with some friends. That's how I go. I done fell out with some friends, for sure. A good amount, not crazy, but a good amount. And I'm okay with that. Due to the result of our friendship not being the same and stuff like that, I'm okay with it. But I think back to myself and just the fallouts that happened, and I talked to my parents about them. And mainly my dad has told me, because a lot of times I feel justified. Like, okay, cool. Me and my friend argue. He say something that's personal to me, hurt my feelings. Now I'm saying something back personal to him to hurt his feelings, but I also feel like it's real. I probably was holding it in to hurt his feelings. That's how, I won't say life, but that's how sometimes I can react as emotional reactor. My dad always told me, when I tell him about my friends' fallouts, he like, bro, you done fell out with some of your friends. Da, 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 da. It can't just be them. It gotta be you. Like, you gotta be playing a part in this. Look at what I did. And that's the thing. Like, okay, cool. I just want to challenge people. And all relationships ain't worth saving. All situations ain't worth being a bigger person for, or nothing like that. But I challenge you guys to, when a friendship breaks down, a relationship breaks down, any type of relationship, any capacity, it can be a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, whatever it is, look at yourself first and think, what did I do? What could I have done to not let the relationship go left how it did? Left how it did. I think about how emotionally reactive I am. And I feel like a lot of that comes from me getting my feelings hurt about something. And I just react emotionally. And I feel like somebody else got personal beef, so I get personal with them right back. And it's like, okay, cool. Again, like I said, you're not going to always be the bigger person. Being a bigger person all the time, it's not going to happen. But at the same time, I have to learn to let people win sometimes, humbly. No matter they hurt my feelings or they say something to me that I don't like, I don't respect, it doesn't always have to come back with another personal rebuttal. Sometimes people do stuff and sometimes they are aware and they're being an asshole, or sometimes they're not aware of how bad it can cut you deep. So just really giving them grace and learning how to be a bigger person and letting somebody win humbly, instead of just reacting so emotionally sometimes, really sitting in it and just cool. Like, they said what they said, it might have hurt my feelings, but I'm not going to react that way. I feel like that gave me more power than reacting in an emotional way, because then I can look back and reflect on what they did, and I can really think, okay, cool, they hurt my feelings, they said this to me, that's kind of personal. I can choose to either bring it up to them and talk to them about it, or I can kind of move how I want to move and move left on the relationship just by that. But it give me more power instead of just reacting so fast. I mean, got no power when you react so fast like that. You take stuff personal and you go personal right back at them. So yeah, I challenge everybody to, when stuff go left in a relationship, no matter what it is, or when somebody hits you with something personal that hurt your feelings, before you shoot something back at them personal that's gonna hurt theirs, because that's the type of person they being at the time, or that's how you feel like they are being right now. So they might not be what they're trying to do. Really think about just being a bigger person in that situation and not even reacting in no emotional way. Letting them happen. Yeah. So I was thinking today just about my relationships with my friends, being better and trying to keep growing and not be so emotionally reactive.